Attack. I'm your DJ Pretty Little Iris, and we'll be back after 사랑한다 말할 수 있을까 by 정승환. That was 사랑한다 말할 수 있을까 by 정승환. You guys are listening to Heart Attack, and I'm your DJ Pretty Little Iris. Hi guys. How are you feeling? Hi Iris lovers. Are we happy? Hi, welcome to a Thursday show, February 5th currently. Hello. We have to talk about my new song because I released that I'm gonna release a new song on our show yesterday. And then I released a little snippet on my Instagram, and it is called Waltz with Your Ghost. We are doing a countdown because it's 1 week left. Yeah, it's like 1 week left, so we are going to be doing a lot of spoilers on Heart Attack Time. I'm going to be talking tons about it. If you guys ask me questions, I will probably high chance answer you guys. And yeah, I mean, this is the place where I should be talking about it because it is my show and you guys do like me. So we're in another fun countdown. Yeah. What should we talk about? It's called Waltz with Your Ghost. Dracula says, Iris, thanks for bringing out a song on Friday the 13th. I'm so glad I asked for this. Can I be honest, Dracula? I'm gonna be really honest. Or Dracula, known as a listener of Heart Attack, but also a dark academia passion-sharing soul with me, you mentioned that it is Friday the 13th on February, so you know what I did? Waltz with Your Ghost was originally supposed to be released on Valentine's Day, February 14th. And as soon as I saw your message, which was a few weeks ago, I thought to myself, I am so dumb. How did I not know that Friday the 13th was in a February, one day before my release? So I frantically emailed my distribution saying, hi guys, I know we said everything today, but do you guys have a spot left for Friday the 13th? And they were like, yeah. So I changed my release date because Dracula reminded me. I want to say a huge thank you. I can't believe I tried to release it on the 14th. For me, in my head, it was kind of like, oh, it's a lovey-dovey day, so let's ruin it with the horror song. But yeah, so thank you so much. You rock. You really do rock. Thank you. Bahar says, this Iris Lovers experiment started working last night. I'm pretty happy. It's the magic song's magic. Yes, magic is in the air everywhere. I don't know. I'm just... Yeah. I've been having a long day as well. I did a lot of stuff this morning that was mental energy consuming. So I don't really know how I should feel right now because I did some things that I would never have done. I don't know what's gotten into me, but maybe I'm actually trying to live a good life. I don't know. I'm just happy to be here, and I hope you guys are happy to be here as well. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back. This is Arirang
Radio.
You guys are listening to Heart Attack. I'm your DJ Pretty Little Iris. Let's talk about what we do on our show today. In our first hour, we have Heart News, where I read you guys news articles on what's happening in the arts and culture world in Korea. And then we have Heart of the Day, where we ask you guys a question every day. And it's always on our Instagram, heartattack_Arirang. Check out our daily stories, which is where we upload our Q&As. So today's Heart of the Day was, what was the last drink you drank? So I have two feelings inside me. If you don't say water, I'd be concerned, but if you say water, I would be bored. So I am hard to please. Just do what you want to do, I guess. Honestly, the world will never be satisfied with whatever you do. I'm world. So yeah. So that's happening. And then we have our message time. You guys can send me a message through our sent message board or our email at heartattackarirang@gmail.com, and I will be reading them in a bit. We're also going to be reading your song listening to your song requests as well. Because I officially announced that a new song's coming out on my socials and here, I will now talk about it. So I feel like if you guys have any questions about the new release, I can answer them for you guys later during message time. And I will also be listening to the songs you guys want to listen to. Can you guys believe it? I released a song in August and then one in October, and it's February. What's gotten into me? Like I used to release like one song a year. I'm actually productive. So yeah, I really hope you guys like it. You know why? 'Cause I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. I know you guys will like it. In hour 2 today, we're going to be joined by Professor Cynthia for Travel Diaries. So I hope you guys spend your 2 hours with us today. I try to make it a fun show. Let's go listen to a song and I'll be back with Heart News. This is We Are Minko Friends by Bumjin. February 5th, Thursday, here's today's cultural life news of Korea. This is Heart News. Today, the cold will ease slightly, but high levels of fine dust will be a concern. From late afternoon, additional dust from overseas is expected to move in, pushing air quality in central and western regions, including Seoul, to very unhealthy levels at times. The dust will gradually clear starting early tomorrow morning. Skies will be mostly cloudy nationwide and temperatures will rise, bringing mild weather. Daytime highs are expected to reach 8 degrees Celsius in Seoul, 14 degrees Celsius in Daegu, and 15 degrees Celsius on Jeju Island. However, colder northwesterly air will move in overnight and another cold wave is forecast from tomorrow. With temperatures dropping below minus 10 degrees Celsius over the weekend, health officials advise limiting outdoor activities and wearing masks during peak pollution hours. The National Museum of Korea will move up its opening hours to ease crowding following a record 6.5 million visitors last year. Starting March 16, the museum will operate from 9:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Plans are also underway to expand parking facilities and create new outdoor amenities. In preparation for charging admission to permanent exhibitions, the museum will introduce an integrated online reservation and visitor management system. The changes aim to improve visitor comfort and better manage increasing demand. Netflix will exclusively livestream BTS's comeback performance. On March 21st at 8 p.m., BTS Comeback Live Arirang will be broadcast worldwide from Gwanghwamun Square in Seoul, reaching viewers in over 190 countries. The performance marks the release of BTS's 5th full-length album, Arirang. Following the album launch, the group plans to embark on a large-scale world tour spanning 34 regions. The event is expected to draw massive global attention both online and offline. This has been Korea's Heart News of the Day. We'll be back after 작은 것들을 위한 시 by BTS and 너의 발걸음에 빛을 비춰줄게 by KC produced by Knock knock, what's in your heart today? A question a day to keep your mind awake. This is Heart of the Day. ask you guys a question on our Instagram, and our Instagram account is heartattack_Arirang. So we asked you guys, as usual, on our stories, our Q&As, and today we asked you guys, what was the last drink you drank? For me, it's water. I said that it would be boring if I said water, if you guys said water, but it should be water. So for me, it's water. And before this, it was black coffee. I went on a coffee run this morning, so I had coffee. Before that, it was water and coffee. Let me think of the last drink I had that wasn't water or coffee. I'm trying to think right now. So the thing is, I don't drink liquid sugar, or I barely do. I really like water, and I just can't drink pop because it's so sweet. So it's okay. I do drink boba, but that's more of like it's like eating thing for me. But yeah, it does count. So it's probably like boba. I had boba on last Monday. Okay, then it's probably not boba. I probably had a drink after that. Tea, I do have tea. Well, I had lychee chamomile tea on Sunday. On Monday, what did I do? Oh, I slept 14 hours. I had no time to drink anything. The next day, I slept 12 hours. I had no time to drink anything. And then it was yesterday. Yesterday I had lemon water, warm lemon water. So it was just warm water with lemon. So yeah, I am very kind of happy that I have a habit of not drinking pop, because I already have very unhealthy habits. Gotta balance it out. Dio says Arizona, Iris. Yeah, I forgot about Arizona. I like Arizona, but I just can't consume Arizona because it's not really common in Korea. So yeah. Milk, I don't drink whole milk. Like, I don't drink milk straight up. I would sometimes put it into my coffee. Rarely, sometimes. I don't drink lattes. I'm just a black coffee girly. Let's check out what you guys said. Steve says sparkling mineral water and regular bottled water. I like how you had like a difference. Like, is there a reason why it's different? Next is Mongo saying iced hazelnut latte. So I know a lot of people really like lattes, and they have like their recipes like extra skinny, soy milk, caramel drizzle. Like, I am amazed at that because I want to try a really good recipe. I've never really had a coffee menu, like a made customized drink, and thought it was better than black coffee ever. Next is Anna saying coffee, espresso with water, but not Americano. So was it a long black? I heard that the only difference with an Americano and a long black is, do you put water first or espresso first? So it's basically the coffee version of, is does the chicken come first or the egg come first? Steph says low sugar orange juice. Ooh, I used to drink orange juice when I was in Canada because my mom used to give it to me. But there was like a specific brand that we always bought from. It was the pulp version, and I always couldn't understand why my mom always had to get the pulp version, because I wanted the no pulp version, but then she would always give me the pulp version. And then I remember one day I confronted her. I was probably like 9. I was like, Mom, why do you always get the stuff with the stuff in it? And then she was like, because it tastes better. And I was like, no, it doesn't. Yeah, but she kept buying the pulp version. Leon says Americano as of now. SB says water. Bahar says, how about affogato, Iris? You know, I don't like affogato. You know why? Because it's so confusing if it's affogato. Because in Korea, you have to say affogato. But it's so confusing if it's avocado. So whenever I order affogato, I'm always like avocado 하나, but it's like avocado. So I hate ordering affogato at cafes. So I don't order affogatos. And I feel like I get so cringe when I go to cafes and I go like, 안녕하세요, affogato 하나 주세요. Like, it's gonna be like, okay, you speak English. So I want to do it in Korean, but So I have beef with affogato. Before that, chocolate milk, chocolate juice. Benny says water and pearl shakes. What's a pearl shake? Kevin says Nesquik, chocolate milk, chocolate juice. Remember, guys, in Teddy community, we call it chocolate juice. I'm just gulping on my chocolate juice. I don't know if you'll ever be into use. Diggershire says self-brewed green tea from Vietnam with white sugar. A coworker gave me a package. That sounds nice. I like green tea. It would be really nice if I had a cup of nice green tea. You know, green tea with honey and lemon is so good. It's like at your home Arizona, except it's so hard to get the ratio right. So I had it once in my life, and every time I tried to do it again, I failed. Yeah. Fun fact, I scratched my car. You know, I wasn't gonna talk about this because I feel like I'm always talking about my driving, but I just talked about it, so what's the whole point of me not trying to talk about it, because I end up talking about things. Yesterday I scratched my car for the first time, and it wasn't even while I was parking. It was just it was weird. Yeah, I'll come back to that. Augie says, it was yesterday, but tea. What flavor tea? Dazin says tea made from ginger, cloves, and cinnamon, but before that I drank black tea macchiato. Ooh, healthy drink. Cinnamon, cloves, and ginger. Ricky says water, unless you're talking about drinks. Well, what was your drink, Ricky? Polong says soju. I'm concerned. This is 2:33 p.m. I mean, I don't know when you answered this, but are you drunk replying to Heart of the Day? Wow, I would want to see you slip and make a mistake while drunk replying. It'll be funny. Reban says corn silk tea. Ooh, interesting. Arvian says water. Stay hydrated, everyone. Yes, we'll have a water break very soon. Clara says coffee with half and half and sugar. Half and half is cream, right? Do you guys know that in Korea we don't have creamers? Like, creamers are not a thing. I like creamers. So I'm sad. Robin says black tea. Siska, water counts? Wee. Water counts. Wee. Dracula says wa. Blessed says Coke, 0 sugar. Oof. Are you guys 0 sugar team? Are you guys team 0 sugar? Or are you guys team, ew, 0 sugar is gross, I'm just gonna stick with the OG stuff. Let's see what team you're on. Steven says, I drank mocha coffee. Ooh, we have a picture. Oh, nice. I love the emojis as well. Crash Override says water as of right now. It'll probably be water for the rest of the night. Healthy, healthy. That's good. Hardy, no, this isn't Hardy. This is Onion. Because Hardy doesn't, yeah, this is Onion. 원래 정말 군것질을 안 하는 편인데 어제 저녁에 갑자기 피칸파이와 딸기라떼를 마셨어요. 그리고 바로 후회했습니다. 배불러서 후회한 건가요? 맛이 없어서 후회한 건가요? She says that she really doesn't snack usually, but yesterday night she suddenly just devoured a pecan pie and strawberry latte and she regretted. So I'm curious if she regretted because it was not tasty or because it was too late at night and she was full. Oh, she regret because even after you eat it, at the end of the day, it's the taste that you know already, but she ate it at a really late time, so she feels like it just makes you gain weight. That's not true. It gave you happiness. What are you talking about? Jenga says goji berries and red date tea with brown sugar. Wait, this sounds so good. I want this right now. Drink of the Day award, goji berries, and is it goji berries? Matthias says it was beetroot juice. It was perfect. Oh, I like beet juice because it's blood colored. Flo says whiskey. When was this? Are you drunk right now? Are you drunk watching Heart Attack? Honestly, I don't mind. I'll be back after. Others are saying bad car for being scratched. If you want the story, it's not really a story, but it wasn't even while I was parking, but I was on my way home, and there is a right turn that I have to take. It's in the street. It's not like on the road, and I went, and there were like cars there. I don't know why. I think like construction or whatever. And so I had to go beside a car. And I didn't want to go near that car, right? I didn't want to scratch it. So I was trying to be nice, and then I moved too close to the left side. And it's because I still don't really have the hang of, like, I don't really have the senses of how big my car is, right? So I try to be extra careful because I don't want to scratch it here and there. And my car is like bigger than I think it is all the time. So I moved too much to this side, the left side. And there was like a flower pot there on the curb. And I just went straight into that flower pot. So the left side, like the eye, like underneath, it went like, so I was like, oh, February 4th, the day I scratched my car for the first time. And then this ajashi came out, and he was like, oh, oh, and then he was like, go this way, go this way. And I was like, and then I was so sad. And then I checked the black box because I was so curious. And I found some funny things in my black box. Like, I found these videos of me where I'm just like standing in front of my car looking at how I should park, and I just stand there like staring. Okay, I read your messages. Steven says, hi, pretty little Iris. My question is, what time is the release of the new song? Midnight, afternoon, or morning? I went on a drive today and I played your song Antisocial in the car. My song request is Antisocial by Pretty Little Iris. 12 p.m. Korean Standard Time. So that's 2 hours before Heart Attack starts. That's an easy way to remember it because we're all scattered around the world. Let's see what you guys are saying. How bad is the scratch? It's noticeable. Honestly, I'm not sad though because whatever. It's my car, right? It's not someone else's car, so... yeah, 12 p.m. Korean Standard Time, 2 hours before Heart Attack starts. Mark it, guys. Are we all ready and excited? By the way, it's a horror song, but not really. It's not a horror song. Like, I'm not gonna eat you this time. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat you. But it's not like a happy song. SB says, hi Iris. I decided to grill again yesterday before going back to being strictly healthy today. I made sliced pork, sausage, cheeseburgers, and toasted buns. I have a fun question for you today, but we will check that out after we check out the pictures. Do we have the pictures of SB? I feel like it is food. I had good food today. What did I eat? Oh, I had sourdough and eggs and tomato and avocado. Ooh, we have some grills on the screen. Sausage. Did you guys know I'm not a fan of sausage, but I'm a fan of like really good sausage? Do you get it? Oof, cheese, patties, burgers, tater tots. Tatered ots. Tatered ots. Tatered ots. Yum. Wait, SB, whenever you bake or make food, do you share it with your family? Yeah, because you seem to be making some portions, so I'm curious. Or do you leave them for later on? Oh, we also had a picture of Steven playing Antisocial in the car, right? Can we look at this picture? Da-da-da. Aw, that's such a pretty girly. Anti-social face. Cause then we'll go around talking, we'll go around taking all the pictures you take when you're a couple. It doesn't matter the amount of other PTA, we never really know. Yeah, antisocial. Okay, question of the day. Since you ask who our favorite DJ is, who's your favorite viewer? Mine is Hardy. Can I request 54 Reasons by Kiko? Have a great day, love you. I don't have a favorite viewer. I can't have a favorite viewer. Even if I do, I don't. If I don't, I don't. I shall not answer that question because I'm smart. You almost got me there, huh? I may seem like I yap too much, but I am smart. Yeah. I mean, do you guys really need me to say the very classic, I appreciate every one of you guys? Huh? Haha. Hee hee. Yeah. Let's see what you guys are saying. Bahar says, SB, nice try. SB says, I tried. But you know what? One thing for sure is I get really like happy when I see you guys like seem close to each other. It feels like we're a community, so it's nice. Oh, if you really want the answer to my favorite listener, is probably my mom and dad. Technically, they're listeners of this show. Leon says, failed to put Iris on the spot. Calidad says, so we all are your favorite. You guys are like one to me. You guys are one. It's you and it's me. It's I and it's you. Yeah. Geek Diggy says, I can tell you who her least favorite viewer is. Doesn't even exist, but sure. Honestly, sometimes people ask me, Iris, when you're doing a live show, there must be people or comments that get to your head because it's every day and it's a live show, and there are misunderstandings sometimes, and there are just comments in general that, you know, aren't like the nicest sugar glazed comments, right? So people like ask me, like, Iris, does that happen? And if so, what do you do? And I'm always just kind of like, I see them, I read them, but it really doesn't get to me because I'm just really thankful that they're here. So no matter what you really say, like, you're here, you're a viewer, you're helping me. It's clout, like. And yeah, so honestly, like, if you swear in the chat, you're probably gonna get banned, and I don't really care. Sometimes I do see some comments that make me go like, like, why would they write that? But at the same time, it's literally me asking like, oh, why did they write this? Not me going like, why did they say that to me? It's literally like, oh, I want to know why they were talking about that. And obviously, because radio is me talking in front of the mic, it's not really like a back and forth thing like other social communications. So I understand that there may be hardships to that. So I'm also really appreciative. Appreciative? I really appreciate the response that you guys always give me because obviously most, if not all, of your responses are always positive. So yeah, I am very glad that happens. So yeah, let's see what you guys are singing. Leon says, nah, Iris too rational for that. Yeah. Well, let's go listen to some songs, guys. This is Antisocial by Pretty Little Iris and 54 Reasons by Kiko.